We are live. Welcome everybody to our 6:30 session. This is for Wednesday, the 26th of June. And I would like to invite Miss Cora to open for us. So, Cora, when you're ready, go ahead and introduce yourself and your piece of music for this evening.
Hi, my name is Cora, and today I'm going to be playing Hot Summer Hot by Mike Springer.
That's such a fun piece, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah? Do you enjoy playing it?
yeah.
You should bob your head along when you're playing it. Like, it's so good. All right, cool. So, what do you enjoy most about playing this piece?
Like how can kind of freely play it. Like it's not one of these serious songs.
Mm-hmm. Nice. So you like the idea that you can have a little bit more fun with it?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Let's quickly go around the room. Let's go with Ella. Did you enjoy what things about Cora's playing did you enjoy? And do you think that she does well?
I
Miss
feel
Yeah. Tell us your thoughts about what you thought about Cora's performance. What do you feel Cora does well in playing the piano?
it's pretty good. I don't
Yeah.
know.
What about it was pretty good? Do you think that she has a good sense of rhythm?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does she have? Does she look like she's uncomfortable when she plays, or does she look comfortable playing this piece?
Feel comfortable?
Yeah, it's good, right? Um, and what? How would you describe the mood of how she plays? Is she sad when she plays? Is this a sad piece? What do you think? What do you think? If you were to describe the way that it feels, judging by the way that she plays it, what does this piece feel like to you? Does it feel like a happy piece? A silly piece?
A
Huh?
fun.
A fun piece. Nice. Yeah. So when you're looking at a piece of music, you can think about what it sounds like, what it feels like, but also what makes it so. And if it's a fun piece, you can be like, what makes it fun? It could be the left hand, right? That's kind of fun. Or the rhythm, right? So there are many different ingredients in a piece of music that can change the way that it feels or that inspire us to feel certain things, right? What about you, Ethan? Can you list for me one thing that you feel Cora does really well when she plays this piece, and maybe something she can focus on for next time to level up?
Well, I feel like it's well. I feel like she has, like she said, and you said, a good sense of rhythm, and then
Hmm.
like tell between eighth notes and quarter notes, and
Yeah.
then I'll just make some of the chords here just go that you might want to go.
Ah, you feel that she can do a little bit more work on the articulation?
Yeah.
I think. Okay, cool, nice, good thoughts, both of you. Uh, what about you, Cora? If you were to take it to the next level, what are some things you want to improve?
And perhaps maybe improve on dynamics, I wasn't like hearing a lot of crescendos and diminuendos when I was playing.
Mm-hmm. Nice. So you can bring in dynamics, and that too is going to make the music sound even more interesting, and it's going to help highlight different parts of the piece of music, right? Okay,
Yeah.
anything else that comes to mind that you want to improve for next time?
Um, Slow down a little bit because I was playing a little bit fast that time.
Yeah. I think actually slowing it down will also help create more of a groove, right, with this piece. So even that speed. And then when you get to here, dun, dun, right, really allow the bass part to walk. Dun, 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 dun. You can imagine a big double bass, right? Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
And this is the whole band. Ba, ba, bum, ba, da, 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 da. Does it sound like strings would be playing this, or is it more the horn section?
Um,
Horns like trumpets and trombones, or is it more strings?
mm, Wait, what are strings like harp?
Violin, cello?
Oh, more like the horns.
Think so, right? Especially if it's been played by a big band, right? So you
Yeah.
can make sure that these chords are rich. And there's your bass. So by slowing it down, it'll enable you to do more of this, right? Really bring out the flavor. This theme repeats a couple of times. So each time it returns, you could play it. One time could be really silly, one time could be really happy, the other could be quite serious. Yeah.
Yeah.
So play around. It's completely up to you. Like you said, you can be really free with this. Yeah. But once you work and use dynamics and use articulation to
Yeah.
help you bring these things out, right? But yeah, it's because it's quite repetitive. I want you to listen back to this recording and then figure out places that you can change the way that you play it, right? Or question, that's interesting. Why do I do it this way? I wonder if I can be a little slower here. Or I wonder if I can bring out the left hand a bit more, you know? So you have to imagine that this is a story that you wrote, and now you're going to just edit it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much for playing, Cora. We're going to continue now with The Entertainer. How good is this? Hold on a second, Cora. Who do you study with?
Oh, what do you mean? Who do I study with?
Who's your advisor or your teacher?
I'm Dr. Aylan.
Ah, okay. So she did this on purpose because you can hear some of The Entertainer in this piece.
Yeah.
How funny is that? All right, Dudson family, go ahead and introduce yourself and you do it.
So I'm Ethan, she's Ella. We're just gonna be having an entertainer duet.
Bravo, team. You guys have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. That was really solid. I like that you selected a tempo as well that that was consistent, wasn't too fast, and you could hear everything in there. How did you think, Ella? How was that performance for you? If you compare that to how you practice when you're not online, what would you say? Was this a good version? You happy with it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I want you, Ella, to tell me two things that you are happy with about this performance. What's the first thing that you're happy with?
I like the rhythm.
Yeah, good. I like the rhythm too. I think you're very clear. Nice. Is there anything else? What else were you happy with? Let me pose you this. This is a duet, meaning it takes more than one person to play. Do you feel that you both played in time together? You guys were playing in sync and you weren't lost? Yes?
Pause.
Most of us. If someone did get lost, who was the person that got lost? Yeah, it's always the big brother, right? All right, cool. Well, let's go to Ethan, Mr.
No,
Lost Ethan.
and then someone messes up, we're just like,
Yeah, right. It's like Ethan. All right, so Ethan, why don't you call out two things that you felt were successful in that performance?
Well, I think you can mostly hear the melody.
Yes.
I think I think even though I wasn't playing the melody most of the time, that it was audible.
Yeah. I thought you guys had good balance, right? And that's a very important thing when you're playing a duet. We should always be aware of who has the melody, and it's not necessarily always the person at the top. Sometimes the bass has the melody, but the way that Dr. Elin has arranged this is for Ella to have the melody the whole time. That was good. Nice. Cora, what are your thoughts on this performance? Oh, you might want to unmute yourself.
I thought it was like a really fun piece.
Yeah.
Like the articulation I really liked.
Yeah. It was clean, right?
Yeah.
It's clear. Cool. Anything else that occurred to you listening to these two perform that you feel that they do well together as a team?
Yeah, they like know when to like hit the notes. So like for example, they don't get like if like you want to hit the note there, but the other one wants to hit the note there, then that's not really clean.
That's right.
Like they know where to go.
Yeah. And as long as they don't hit one another, right?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. I thought ensemble. So ensemble is it's playing together, right? It's as a group. You guys did really well. Um, you had a good sense of the rhythm, the dynamic, great, and also, yeah, I think when you needed to come out, Ethan, that was wonderful. And then Ella, you matched it. That was great. If you were to improve one thing, Ella, in this performance, what would it be? Is there anything in particular? If you got to redo it, what would you do differently?
I would add more articulations.
Okay. Articulation dynamics. Good. Yeah. And what would that add to the music? What does that do to the music if you were to add more articulation dynamics and make it sound more what?
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, exactly. It's kind of like when you put seasoning or spice on food. It makes it taste more interesting, right? It might make it taste more delicious even. I don't know. Or add like sauces. What about you, Ethan? If you were to redo that performance, is there anything in particular that you would change? Do more of or less of? Or are you quite happy with where it's at the moment?
Maybe up the tempo a bit, and then with it's not the full tempo that Dr. Owen wants us to play at.
Right.
And then say we should match up more at the first line.
Yeah. Well, make that a goal then. Over this weekend, work toward and set it. Figure out exactly what that tempo is. Right. I don't know what that tempo is, but find out what that digit is. Let's say that it's at 100, right? And then aim by the weekend to get it to 108 or 116, whatever it may be. But figure out the goal tempo that you're working toward, and then make a chart to hit that by a certain point, right? Awesome. All right. So I would suggest for all of you to watch these videos back so that you can hear how you really sound, because it's always different when you hear it back, and then figure out the areas that you're happy with, but also places that you can get stronger at, right? So that we can keep on improving and moving forward. So anyway, Cora, thank you so much for performing. Ethan and Ella, thank you for your duet. We look forward to hearing more from you guys, okay? Have a good evening. Thanks for joining seminar, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.
Good night. See ya.
Yeah.
Bye, Ethan.